With the release of the Mansions DLC, there are 5 new missions with Avi Schwartzman, and you're basically fighting Waymo or Tesla, the company with self-driving cars. I wanted to make a quick guide for you guys to show you what's in the missions and how you can get that $700,000 payout. It's very easy. You're pretty much going to start the missions by finding the A symbol on the map, and that's going to lead you to a payphone. Once you pick up the payphone, you've officially started the missions. There's going to be 5 missions in total, and each one pays $20,000. And once you complete all of them, you also get a $350,000 payout. And this is on normal mode. So if it's on hard mode, of course, you're going to get paid slightly more. And then on top of that, you will also get a $250,000 bonus for completing it. So totaling $700,000 that you can make from these missions relatively quickly as well. It took about an hour and a half to complete all of the missions. But we're going to start off with negative press, which is basically destroying all of the self-driving cars and the billboards. If you guys are unfamiliar, Rockstar added a company called KnoWay into the game that is the creators of these self-driving cars, and the gentleman that you're helping, Avi Schwartzman, hates them and wants their stocks to plummet. So he's sabotaging them, and you're going to help him do that by blowing up all of the cars and the billboards. For the second mission, Inside Job, you are going to be a getaway driver for a KnoWay contact, but then you're actually going to be a double agent and turn your back on them later on and steal a bunch of hard drives from these blue towers right here and deliver them to Avi. So for the third mission, Tunnel Vision, we're going to be trying to stop self-driving trains and then stealing a briefcase. So you're going to take out the guards and then hack the train. And in order to hack the train, you have to create a combination of numbers using these lines in order to make the number at the top of the screen. Now this number can be different. I had one instance where it was 36 and another instance where it was 54. So you just play around with the numbers and total to get to that sum. And once you steal the briefcase, you do need to make an escape, and there are Western Reavers, which is one of the fastest bikes in the game, located inside the shipping container right when the train stops. And once you make it out, of course, you deliver them to Avi. For the fourth mission, we've got a mission called Trash Talking, which is odd because we do have another mission, a very OG mission called Trash Talk. But you're gonna dress up as a garbage man, and you've got 3 locations to steal these blue trash bags. Now, if you wanna move stealthily, you're gonna wanna disable the little cameras at the electricity icon on your map, and then also remove the regular trash so it blends in a little bit more. If you go on guns blazing as well, it's totally an option to wipe out everyone, but I did find it easier as a solo player to just do it stealthily. Finally, you're going to chase an FIB van and destroy it to get the confidentiality bags, and then finally deliver the shipment to Avi. And for the final mission, a clean break, you're going to get taken in by the FIB, and you're locked in a room without your weapons or equipment. So you're going to want to find the pen on the desk and then turn around and find the owner's manual right behind the desk, and that'll show you the escape route. To make it simple, the color is red. Then you're going to have to do a little bit of hacking in order to escape. So you're going to use the little sliders to line up the wiring in order to make a path through. Once you make your way to the top of the FIB building, you're going to need to steal the Swift and fly straight towards Avi. The heli's already positioned to face the correct way, so just go up and go straight, because I made the mistake of turning around before Avi's icon spawned on the map, and unfortunately that did cause me to fail the mission because I was off the route. Then I had to do the quick restart, which also is going to be your elite challenge. So the elite challenge is to not restart. If you somehow go off of the route, it doesn't exactly tell you what the route is on the map because you're in the air. So I would just avoid that. Just go straight, keep it simple, and then that way you can get the elite challenge done. Finally, you just escape with jet skis and deliver the shipment to Avi on his boat. And then Avi's going to give you a nice 350k payout, plus you'll get an additional $250,000 from Rockstar for the first time completion. If you do decide to do these missions with friends, I would recommend, at least for that first mission, it did take a lot more time to do it by myself, so I would recommend either opening up to matchmaking or finding someone to play with so that way you can destroy the vehicles faster. Other than that, the rest of them were relatively easy to solo. Total playtime for all the missions should take an hour to an hour and a half depending on travel time as well. But drop a like if this video helped you guys out and you guys are enjoying the Mansions DLC so far. Let me know what your thoughts are on the missions. Typically, I'm not a huge fan of missions, however I did find these to be relatively enjoyable compared to other missions. Subscribe for more guides like this, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace!